And Valve will also be announcing their own Steam box, their own hardware to run this Steam OS. I was lucky enough to get myself a prototype, and I have to say, I'm impressed. It's delicious. And now for your people bringing them about the latest in gaming news, get ready to get funky. It's the SAMTIME News! And it's game time. Hello, welcome to the SAMTIME News, where you get the latest and greatest news on video games. I'm your host, Sam Tucker, aka SAMTIME, and this episode is brought to you by the GTA 5 voice actors who look suspiciously like their in-game counterparts. Let's get into some stories. First story today, did you know that there is an online petition going around where people want to get Grand Theft Auto 5 running on PCs, because apparently right now it's only released on PlayStation 3 as well as Xbox 360. I myself bought a copy on PS3 and am loving it. Oh, how are you doing? I love you, Sam. Love you too. Yeah, there's 500,000 signatures currently on this petition, and by my mathematics and calculations, that's 500,000 people who can suck it. How do you like that one, PC Master Race? Burn. Just teasing you PC users who can afford these big mammoth machines that do everything. But I reckon, here's my theory, the game is going to get released on PlayStation 4 and PC at the same time. This is my hypothesis. Now, speaking about PlayStation, current PS3 games, which will be available also on PS4, are now coming with vouchers, which will enable you to download the PS4 version of the game when it comes out on the PS4. So I think it's a pretty cool idea. You can buy a PS3 game like Call of Duty Ghosts, and then for a small fee, it's like £10, which is about a threepence and sixpence and a raincoat, to upgrade to the PS4 version later when you can afford the console. That's if you don't own a super successful YouTube gaming news channel and can get one for free. Hey Sony, can I have a free PS4?
No.
Fantastic. And in case you're thinking of doing something sneaky like buying a cheaper PlayStation 3 version disc and then upgrading it and then selling that disc later, nah, the disc is actually used as a key to play the PlayStation 4 copy when you have it downloaded and stuff. Speaking of keys to things, it's been discovered that a cat's paw can be used for the new iPhone fingerprint identity system. And in light of this revelation, Apple are upgrading their talking assistant Siri to have a cat version. Cat Siri. Hey Cat Siri. What do you think of dogs? I know, right? Dogs. But look out, PlayStation and Xbox. Looks like you're going to have a bit more competition in the next generation console wars, because Steam have announced a new OS, Steam OS, for their online gaming thing. So Steam is a popular PC game downloading service where you can get these pretty cool cheap games and play them on your computer by downloading on the Steam store. Well, they're releasing an OS which runs on Linux, which will be free and can run on people's hardware. So then manufacturers can make these special Linux boxes which can run Steam OS in the living room. So it's like having like a PS4 or a Xbox 720, Xbox One, and play Steam games in their living room. And Valve will also be announcing their own Steam box, their own hardware to run this Steam OS. The announcement's probably been released by the time this episode comes out, but I was lucky enough to get myself a prototype, and I have to say, I'm impressed. It's delicious. Finally, Linux does something cool. Back on GTA 5, there's a good musical review of it you should check out.
Do a lot of things, but not too many things, just enough things.
It's based on a spoken comedy review by Lee Alexander, remixed and sung by Jonathan Mann. What a man, Jonathan Mann! Man, you're such a man, Mr. Man. So, Mr. Man, welcome to the Mr. Man office.
Instead of only playing as one gross man who swears a lot and commits crimes, you get to play as three gross men.
Ooh, and before we go on, let's just talk about this cool technology which is available as a peripheral for your computer or even built into laptops now. It's called LEAP. Which stands for Learn Entire Abbreviation, please. And it uses some sort of crazy, Kinect technology to detect your fingers so you can do sort of these cool multi-gesture things without having to actually touch the screen on your computer, which is bonus. Your arm won't get tired. You can just control it at your will. You have hate mail. Oh, I stand corrected. Now finally, just following up on a couple of stories in previous episodes, there were reports that the Xbox One wouldn't support the Australian accent on launch, so it wouldn't understand the crikey, bajaki, shrimp on Barbie, Dundee. But it is being clarified by Microsoft that it will work on day one, but it won't work with the arguably most important phrase, Xbox on. Xbox on. Hey? What's she on about? And also, the PS Vita TV was speculated not to have a Western release. Well, due to lots of interest in it, it may get a Western release. The PS Vita TV is pretty much a PS Vita that doesn't have a screen or battery or things that make it a PS Vita.
Introducing the new PlayStation Vita TV.
Like a PlayStation Portable, but not portable. For more information about it, check out this awesome parody video I did where I make a bit of fun out of it. Oh, Sam. Screw you. And that's been the SAMTIME news and we have new footage of the next Batman game. Get funky, and if you want to get funky, check out the Funky Time Super Funky Thread store on Spreadshirt, link in the description where you can represent with some funky t-shirts. I'm grabbing my nipples there. Stay funky, people, and I'll catch you next time. SAMTIME! Subscribe today! Funky time! You're breaking my balls here, Sonny, you're breaking my balls. Look, I just won a PS4. A free one. Do it for free. Do it for free. Do it for free now. Break my balls, Sony. Give me your PS4. I hate you, Sony. I hate you. Give me a free PS4. Now, speaking of PS3 and PS4, Now, speaking of PS3 and PS4, PS3 games are now coming with these special vouchers, which allow you to enable it to play the PlayStation 4. That's confusing. Hang on. It's delicious. Why a toaster, Sam? Why you do this? Except for the phrase Xbox on, arguably the most important phrase.
What's your name?
Molly.
You interest me, strangely.
Times Square. Nice.